a lot of meanings. When they budget £300,000 a week, one so budget £120,000 a week. And I believe so on one case who said one on your starter with Chelsea. I think it has been communicated to him. Say on your starter with Chelsea going into next season. Which maybe a Chelsea penny be an maybe Chelsea penny grandpa be a drink say Jadon Sancho shouldn't be a starter for Chelsea if they want to be very competitive in the league and Champions League and other competitions next season. Ultimate count on him. Tina Chelsea and Yabra, they are in the market trying to find a winger at all costs. It is a on your starter there. I also see can yet so near amount they said amount. Sancho sunu there or bet na bench no be says Canada. They said you about United that bia o mama na mo bi kura na £300,000 a week then is abeti buy a day. Ebeti ma can week bia. The only thing United can do now say omoni ni agency no betina say. First option no. Edi nkomo. Na oma come to a consensus about a certain fee. Na contract no. Omo twem. Terminate. United. Anya sa de misusu nie. The agency of Gettins the same agency that manage Jadon Sancho. The same agency and the manager Mbeumo. Now the TNA Chelsea any the agency na dinkomo, which is Gettins agency no. So when it comes to personal terms, there is not going to be any problem. By twisting in here, Chelsea might find a way to buy Gettins from Dortmund. Then, as a replacement for Gettins at Dortmund,
Sancho
the agency will replace it. Now, all they could replace it, no, because Dortmund sika mubenya free Gettins deal no. A straight to Sunderland for Joe Bellingham. Meaning say Sancho offer ubenya ubetimi dia ko Dortmund na asa ko loan.
Because there is no way at Dortmund ever sign Sancho outright
for 25 million euros.
Permanent
derby. It United could only benefit from the fact to say at least Chelsea £5 million in the amount akatwani bi no ebetimi atibia for the next 2 or 3 months be whilst they look for a team for him. Saudi interested. It hurts so much. He said, we a player about one of the brightest spots of the EPPP project in England for a year. By Subai who saying he comes in, say Obi and Kobet me, I am different because Oba United it was a big move. Fancy. It was a big move. Because I didn't Sancho I Bundesliga no. United man number 7 jersey. Literally everyone thought that he was going to be the leader of the new generation.
Yes.
Let's not forget so only Angel Gomez mu nyina na what the same U team mu. Ademola Lookman, Phil Foden. Sam squad na nkasa na no mu pie ba no. Ono na no mu ni so na be the leader of the new generation due to the talent and ekuta no.
Greenwood more
Maybe so actually
Greenwood ne Foden a call England camp konya problem that
and only
so who come from the Manchester Man City Academy
Man City Academy from the under 17 to under 20
national team
England team no mo koje FIFA World Cup no.
Yes.
They now Angel Gomez the captain no. Then the under 17 team they won the Euros or something like that. Na Phil Foden so kan Orange squad na no mu pie ba na the leader of the new generation na no mu say Sancho because the skill set na ekuta na at that time no England for no hu bi da because of winger wa ba flare one na no said your ono Brazil ni or the ball na Pele no you say no money je ho and he had a good move to Borussia Dortmund. Good move. It prepared so well. Sanko back and you betimi afama no. But I think say we could join the long list of English players or musi so. Ara no man timi fulfill on talent and sana born abewe. And ebi na tuje di suban. Talent ne dey obe suban. Suban na ntimi fani no achi. So I presume that Ara asem no NBC Gettins bar Dortmund be present a loan to Manchester United some person mo fa Jadon Sancho then it clicks from there. Pa. Maignan, Chelsea for any abrasion mate man sign no. But fancy back in February,
to me.
Anna AC Milan and Mike Maignan didn't commodity say the contract extension. There was a verbal agreement that was already done. But here lies the problem. AC Milan any the necessary things is say omubeshia and no more the pen and paper so. Ama Mike Maignan obuafu. It could be two things playing here. Mike Maignan wants to pressure AC Milan. Say the bear omo the paper never be 2 na nimu 10 times no assign. But let's not forget that now AC Milan are quite indecisive when it comes to who was going to be their sporting director, the future of the club, any the project they want to undertake. And the man Mike Maignan issue, the man AC Milan so the three on one say fancy or you one goalkeeper in the past 4 seasons, only this season as a man who say injuries are answered down.
Say on no the NSS will praco by now one year
because
Milan team Nangasane
because checking the injury history. In 21-22, goalkeeper or may say 11 games. 22-23, goalkeeper or may say 31 games. 23-24, or may say 10 games with 5 different injuries. Last season, 2 different injuries, 2 games missed. That means Ochake in the last 5 seasons. Last season, Penabet Marcus and Mike Maignan was lucky with injury situations. A performance, no, a mutimi pejade man. But unfortunately, it's to a disappointing season for him because no expect to say Aka AC Milan will qualify for the Champions League. But Intimina Farmasa. But Chelsea Sanchez, Jorgensen, some goalkeepers will know if I'm competitive enough.
Senra make us almost Tom Munina.
If competitive enough. I think this shows one thing about Chelsea as a stance. Also, because a signing is not Chelsea Bayern or summer winner should be different from what they did the last 2 seasons. Because team ni project in the be a Bruno, or here experience and quality. Or be blended the young potential talent in a team no to get results also almost a timika. So forming a span, you need players who will give you enough experience. And Mike Maignan as the captain of AC Milan, Afazi, who AC Milan go to captain aba. It's a big move. But the only thing here is that you should be very careful. Say he's not playing into the gallery, say, or the open contract extension in Tentem. No assign. Because let's not forget, he is the captain of AC Milan.
And that's a club and also open on Champions League football.
Oh, it's a Champions League football, no. And I've been the captain of a team, so 2 different discussions altogether. Because when you're captain of the side, we can have a different discussion altogether.
Also, my story and say, Allegri no so ban on so Shadanje goalkeeper in Nisa.
Debbie.
So Allegri na my who Donnarumma.
Yes. Allegri na me who Donnarumma. But Allegri no engine in there, they will cash in on him because just like Theo Hernandez. He laughed for now about vacation no bedia to. Theo Hernandez and I know why he AC Milan. And open politicians, one say, I don't know. But it looks like AC are bent on selling Theo Hernandez. Or we are bent on even selling Rafael Leao.
Yes.
But I did when I came 2 seasons ago, I come on you. But 2 seasons ago, near so you tell us be didn't come off that we say fancy. You did 2 years say. I did we pa there was some come on Rafael Leao to Hernandez no job musica. Because no more chromo. But Allegri wants to clear the room. I don't know why or clear room no of politicians. But this is going to be a proper market opportunity. So bet me na signer. We on your bench player. We say Chelsea to me signing now. He just comes into the setup and he starts playing. Top quality player at all cost. Bruno Fernandes etna. Otina ni nyina anye because sis kanonya woni ba na busu enti oso onko. Fazi. Me pese me ten nyoma bebre ase. Ba me tena se na me dwen ho ko akira me hu ni se edien pa na be ma Bruno Fernandes are reject such an amount of money no matter what the woman will ask them to say. I think he wants to cement a certain place in the hearts of Manchester United supporters and a club as a legend. But on the other thought, I think Manchester United might have sold him a project to be a dog anymore. Convincing enough for him to continue, even with the signings that United wants to do. And the Buamanatana. Maybe the medical Casemisuye moi. The Professor Bruno Nankasano Koya. But on your player, you force him out. 2 different things. Maybe Susuye Muno. Minyaka Manchester United, NG Bruno Sikano. No more fun to other players in Fambra team in him. But in the long run, such a player like Bruno Fernandes, you don't force him out.
So to say, sit be discover Mubeton.
And America say you don't force him out. Or no, was okay say
No, so would in Cabina. United and Tom because all champions.
I'm not tono.
Also being your player.
Let's on ultimate cast unya also your player be a betone pa.
Yeah.
By player ni muno. And you ma why club no. Ultimate fact by forcing you can't use that way as means say me yes can ti ko.
It's what I say.
Sama Bruno di na kwakoye. United needed the money. Obi Obaka just na United in years can be omwa. 100 million. Eh fancy. Am I ready to compose the ability can be an ombeje? On the Man United will go gladly take it. But not among person situation the best as a yene. Ye Pierre Bruno tiko seko. It almost to decision ma Bruno. Take your decision and come back to us. And Bruno took the decision also, but he has to stay as the captain of the team to be accepted. Maybe the United is signing Cunha or signing Mbeumo into this particular setup. You see, for the Premier League and what United wants to do, any the numbers ne kuta Mbeumo, any idea why or Brentford no. Fancy, so all the numbers in a cast might be so much happy to it towards this particular movement. But on a second thought, look at what Ruben Amorim was complaining about when it came to Manchester United and their players, especially in the Premier League. Any the reason why it are not more Premier League teams are not more break. Or emphasize on one thing, or say the physical levels of the team no. Omo team match the various teams in the Premier League in him. It can be a book and time also. So I always knew that whenever he made that statement, United will really go into the market. So on sign 6 players, Krana are able to and 3 every free Premier League in him. I knew that's a sign ABC because the physical levels no be po bia obeti ma match the intensity of league. But fancy, baby United Gina see and so sign Mbeumo, I see no problem with it. It is one particular signing that will only help give the squad quality depth and proper experience up front to complement the younger ones no more. It will say United bet me the Amad Diallo and Ghana to about the full season game.
So Amorim 3-4-3 on the right wing. Obet me accommodate Amad Diallo and Mbeumo on the right
wing.
When a boss a right wing back.
Right wing back, there's already Diago Dalot.
No, now me say. Then it means back bench.
Bebao, Diago Dalot. Ama Mazori can be used as a right wing back. Ahmad Nasu Bitima as a right wing back. At the same time, Dogu no crown on one left, no. Dogu no cross Bitima as a right wing back. Because position be anu here too.
Diallo, okay, so Diallo start here means Mbeumo ebeko bench.
Mbeumo cross Bitima start here, bra Diallo so start the game.
Okay.
In a game where Manchester United will have
maybe
to change.
On the left.
No, in a game where Manchester United will have to rest players, no. Obetima Ahmad Diallo as right wing back. Abo Mbeumo as right attacking midfielder.
Then one limited Diallo.
Only limited Diallo because Diallo needs to be as right wing back, set to be as right attacking midfielder. You're not limiting him. Under Ruben Amorim, Diallo about 2 positions. Right wing back. And one as right attacking midfielder. Even about fresh in the crowd, not Diallo as a right wing back. And at the same time, a dream maybe name Musi sign na Diago Dalombe, not Diallo also bought as a right attacking midfielder. So I wanted the problem new. Diallo cry the problem new cry. Problem new. So when you add Mbeumo, you are adding a 20 goals Premier League strike attacker. Or say 20 goals last season, let's not forget. And the number of assists he makes, physical levels he is there. Baby, many United bet me a problem with the amount they are going to pay because I can't in 12 months. Aside that, I believe in Mbeumo. It's a quality signing United need, especially when in the league. United say chances some bobon Botugusa.
The United Akwakutuada asking price Arsenal crack on Jamo. That was last summer. And on time now.
So what Saka question now? Saka question.
Saka could prior no. No Mufu say it was the right replacement for Saka in that short period. Yet, amongst me and who among common DA.
Because you see
Brentford. Because Brentford is so bonus season, you know. So Tom Brian Mbeumo and so Mawa. It means Osa limited or Abia negotiate on one visa. So Brentford in the tournament, it means so
contribution and they said 20
that was why On mass now, so
or 10 to 15 goals. When you crowd,
yeah,
20 if you want more 10 or 10 goals premier at least. I don't know the West season crowd won't goals crowd.
And Ben will better change Manchester ring the Biamo.
Yes, for now I agree.
Or better ring
the BIO. Or better.
Not even a mad.
Oh yes, of course I agree. Well, better. And the physical levels you will bring to the
team. And just this season or in the last season.
You're consistent.
The ball, say Diallo, your goal scoring now come better.
United, but
Diallo does something different on the ball. Diallo, better. You need to go detail and say what you mean fragment. But that's why better on the ball. What do you want to tell me is that Mbeumo on the ball better than Diallo on the ball.
Diallo the end was okay.
Mbeumo the end of the year better no. Ona use better no na come here.
One play. Ni bibia ni goals ni bibia.
But on the ball, playmaking.
I won't fight him.
Really, they are playmaking.
Diallo numbers.
This guy's
goal involvement.
I said not
I'm saying
what's the goal involvement? Because Diallo is a young guy. But on the ball, no there playmaking, the dribbling and all that. No, we are better dribbler than Diallo.
If United only needed
better dribbler than Diallo.
United only let's limit the discussion to what United wants for Momo number 10. The ATM Momo push for Mbeumo. And the Yema Mekrameka say Ama Diallo might move to the right wing back. In context about goals and even creativity from that point of view. Goals and creativity. Ama Diallo bet mama creativity from even right wing back. There is no problem with that. On the numbers bet ma add up to Mbeumo whatever on the boss at 10 now or also the day. Goal scoring. Baby United Gina Sisi and a pie. Omu here obia. And yes, who create omu here obia nipa kone de ball. Ebeton net to say
what the no ya dwene say or a better goal scorer. Essay Diallo me wo ho. But as an attacker we be enkomo no dia. Apart from goal scoring no me nim ba bia Mbeumo bro Ama Diallo so.
Okay, I think the physical levels and pressing
Diallo playmaking there a lot and a kind of creativity. Small spaces there Diallo the ball roll boxing no. Mbeumo doesn't do that. So matured, around the box is matured, and that is the age differences. Diallo grows up with age, But I'm saying currently, so the ball maybe say be defended for ball dribbling and create and all that.
So between the two is a better player as it stands.
Mbeumo, when you know game no more say Ama Diallo, and the game no center more on goal scoring.
That is it.
But Diallo, I want Manchester United to respect Diallo because Diallo is the future.
That is it. United has always respected Diallo. Internet between Onega and Arjun. Also, see a preference. Omu treaty Diallo differently from.
He's one for the future.
That's why Mamadi can be our say. Say I'm more incredible. Bono and Arjun say obe opte for 3-4-3 na. Now I say Diallo member right wing back. We unko nenema obe limited Diallo space no.
For example,
so somebody other means say burning Mbeumo be on the right.
No, but simple. This guy left. Diallo becomes a midfielder then. For no he becomes a midfielder.
Yeah.
Wide midfielder. Now we're not Ben box no more. So limited Diallo. The number of times you allow Diallo to get close to the box no.
So for now,
or 3 players on him, or 3 players on him.
The perfect example here, Giovanni Quenda. So a winger, but now Amorim using as wing back. So whenever you play him now, the ball guy Trincao, anymore. Both of them, there was no difference. They linked up so well. Omu now produce numbers.
So Mbeumo be Katina a free.
Mbeumo could even become an inside forward. Obetimi kwamba be inside forward, whereas Diallo, because Amorim wing back be who is a winger. That is how Amorim wing backs. Tina Giovanni Quenda more type of players, no. And Amorim use Giovanni Quenda is never a wing back. Or a pure winger. Tina Chelsea Copena no tia sema Chelsea for kind. Chelsea for so omo fane more as a wing back. What are your story no? Because Akrana Kacho say he's a pure winger. I don't see how Ama Diallo will be limited with Mbeumo playing.
And I'm say
anyhow anyway.
Means Bakobeko right, Bakobeko left.
Obianko left, Obianko right. In the same right wing back, right attacking midfield, there's no productivity. True.
Mbappe, yeah. I mean, say okay, you know, football a practicality. You need
I
to
said
wait
Jeremy
and see.
Frimpong Florent Vett. So Florent Vett bought as the number 10. Never Jeremy Frimpong bought as a wing back. Jeremy Frimpong bet mama a number of assists in the season, baby. Florent Vett a number of assists and goals in the season, baby. So it's about understanding the role, not necessarily the position.
Okay.
But your role in the team and executing it to perfection, it increases productivity within the team with different numbers.
Jude Bellingham and Mbappe. Before the arrival of Mbappe, we all said, Obeka Jude, the number of the freedom he has in marauding into the box on Subeti. Now you're back and forth. Oh, you say you're trying to share. But look at this season. Jude goes on his own. Yes, it's our sound. But he has 2 players ahead of him. And it doesn't allow him that freedom on the box. We saw Jude with England at the Euros. How when you the chance I call ball around Hurricane or she goes to boxing. But talk about Real Madrid. Say Jude, the goals no say the liberal, the freedom no the warp feel no say yeah. Every time, see this is about football. Players may send me free balls baby man. Play be on the ball be draw. You would have to leave out the ball and then over respective position. Maybe Ahmad bet me at Mbeumo bet me at but yeah, the American say. Say 3-4-3 na Amorim because of the Ahmad is now a wide midfielder, and he goes to the box just to augment trainer when he and he as a chap as a youngster, where day over 10 BB so for the other guys to function in the box.
My member Steve on Steve and some brother once a man for the margin chair ba na. Okay, well, Clifford say, Clifford Cheba for the bar say, a man has higher ceiling than in Mbeumo. And I am say, Nana Kwame, Saturday, Ebisa say, what higher ceiling is that? Mr. Gree of Fresh say, tell Coach Newton that for his argument for both there, Mbeumo is better and clinical than Ahmad. He should remember that points. We want to. Okay, so Obasamba Bimanka.
Finishing the Mbeumo was saying at Diallo. Because Diallo, sir, he grows around the box as when you game to be bomb more.
Okay.
But in Mbeumo, dear, well, you knew a goal scoring.
Finished product.
But there's but
because one, me Kramer say Brentford, me say Ghana to Mbeumo babia.
Robert can no maturity around the box.
Okay.
But creativity, dribbling, and other things, no Diallo comes in. I'm telling you. That is why I agree with you, sir. What United leads
United also no be answer by na bejiagui. Club nipa na bob saying.
Now me cite an example bi so the man say. Normally ade ma Ferguson na nyoma boa ne pa na or target key players be more league ni mo a omo good.
Okay, so this time
yen share how this strategy no.
Our form league
no beba no so be.
What Steve Bray?
Yeah, my enjoy more engagement, you know. But I'm
saying Mbeumo